It's a fascination and curiosity the human race has always had.
Def camera on. My girlfriend Katie, she thinks there's something in the house. I don't know.
You believe me, right?
I think we're gonna have a very interesting time capturing whatever paranormal phenomena is occurring or is not occurring.
All the way back to the movie Ghostbusters to the ones we see on reality television.
Hey, Zach.
Yeah.
I'm hearing someone banging on the walls, walking up towards Aaron, outside.
Listen. Holy.
But you don't have to look to television or movies to find it.
Just do something funny. Just do something.
Yeah.
Turn a light on for me.
Do something.
Turn the what?
This clip is not from a reality show. These real-life Ghostbusters are from a group right around the corner. They are North Texas Paranormal Investigations.
People will call us for a variety of reasons. They may have something very scary going on, something that just it doesn't seem right to them. But what we do, we go out there, no cost. This is something we, do on our own time, our own dime, to try and see what we can find and, if we can help these people out.
And although it's not LA, there could be paranormal phenomena happening in places you would never expect.
There's plenty of stuff going around here to keep us busy.
On the outside, this looks like any normal North Texas home in the historic district. But from the inside, some residents here say it feels anything but normal. It feels paranormal.
We kind of noticed, and when I say we, my roommates more so than myself, noticed that they were hearing noises, and Levi, my roommate, was having she was having situations where she was hearing voices.
So she called North Texas Paranormal Investigations, and we got to go along for the ride. There is a specific process to tracking down spirits, and it starts with a walkthrough.
I know you mentioned you'd had some experiences.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you go ahead and tell me what you've been experiencing? Maybe as we can go through the house, you can point out areas that you've had issues at.
Totally. Majority of it is when you're upstairs, you just kind of get this like creepy feeling. And we've heard from girls that have lived here before us. They had like an experience in the shower where something was just like really creeped them out, and they just didn't want to go back in there ever again. So we don't know what happened, but it was a little scary. So, and my roommate Levi, she will fall asleep, and when she'll wake up, but it's like her mind wakes up before her body does, and so her body is paralyzed for a couple seconds, and then she'll hear voices saying her name and telling her to wake up. So it'll say, Levi, wake up, and then finally she'll be able to move again. So
she's conscious, she's
right,
awake,
right,
but she just has no ability to move.
She can't move.
Okay. Now, is she upstairs? Is her bedroom
No,
upstairs?
her bedroom is right here. So this is her bed, and it's happened twice here. Okay. And then the other time it's happened outside in the hammock when she was sleeping in the hammock.
Oh, okay.
So, and then the only thing really is just hearing weird noises, and upstairs is just creepy.
Noises as far as like
just like bumps
that
or stomps. That we can't explain. There's no one upstairs, and it's an old house, and we've kind of gotten the sense of what noises are part of the house and what noises we haven't heard before. So we've heard those like stomping noises kind of at the wrong times.
So Teresa led us upstairs to explain what was going on in what used to be an attic.
Okay. What's been going on in here?
Well, Holly doesn't even stay here anymore. She stays at her boyfriend's because she just feels really creeped out here. This is the bathroom, upstairs bathroom. It's really creepy in my opinion.
Oh, hideaway.
Yes.
Okay.
So that's the shower that the girls before us said they heard something, saw something.
Okay. They didn't go into too much detail, just they did not like it?
No, yeah.
Okay.
And I didn't really want to know. I didn't want to know what happened, so.
Any other areas that we need to know about that you've had issues with?
Nope.
Let's go downstairs and we'll start getting set up.
But before the setup, there is one more thing they have to do.
Psychics go sit in a room and start jotting down their notes and everything of what they're picking up on, and when they're done, we'll go and set up stuff.
Enter Steph. the group's psychic medium, who has her own specific role in the investigations process.
It helps us determine where to place cameras, where to place audio recorders. So I may pick up on a particular spot that we would call a hot spot, and obviously want to focus a lot of attention in the investigation there, versus putting a bunch of equipment in a room where absolutely nothing's going to happen.
And throughout Steph's walkthrough, she picked up on several different areas in the house that caught her attention.
God, do you feel that? Oh my God.
And there's another one right there too.
Oh my God, what? I got a flashlight.
Oh, we have invaded somebody's space. They do not like it one bit.
Some of them touched her, literally.
Something just touched the back of my head.
And like many of the residents, both past and present, she didn't like the bathroom either.
Still not sunshine and rainbows in here.
But fortunately for Teresa,
Your laundry room's boring.
Yeah.
It's official.
I know. This is my room, so.
Good job picking the right room.
and in the room where Teresa's roommate Levi heard the voices, Steph picked up on something a bit more specific.
There's a woman. She's like, as I was standing here, she like grabbed me on the ear. And she's an older woman, sort of grandma-y. Mm-hmm. She's not angry. She's not, you know, on the rampage. She's not exactly baking you cookies either.
But one of the investigators and psychic in training, Jen Guzman, told Steph she felt like something wasn't right in the sunroom. So Steph went to check it out. And after she touched the wall, Steph painted a vivid picture for us.
You're right. There's something not right.
Some of the history she was picking up on.
I pick up on an event that happened in the past in here. There is an angry energy. There's a violated, like, I feel like somebody was raped in here. And I feel like there was alcohol involved. But the girl was not, I mean, she remembered it the next morning. She wasn't drunk enough to not remember. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm trying to say. But when it happened, she was so drunk that it was sort of okay, but sort of not, if that makes any sense. But I mean, he did get a little rough with her. It's fairly recent.
Do you think it was someone that lived here?
Nope.
Or was that a party?
At a party. And the guy didn't live here either. Neither one of them lived here. They were just here at a party. Because, like, if I kind of tap into that slice of history in here, like, I can hear people outside. I don't hear music, though. So it must have been pretty late. Like, the party was winding down at this point.
This is kind of like a central room, so.
Right. No, there's no music. But I can hear people outside in the distance through the windows.
It would be a bizarre place for that to happen.
Right. And it was dark. But there's like party lights strung up, like Christmas lights, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But there's no actual lights on. It was dark when it happened. Interesting. That's a shame.
And now that Steph has gone through the house, they can start setting up some of their high-tech ghost hunting equipment.
Well, we have quite a variety of tools that we use during our investigation. One of the main things is our DVR recorder, which allows us to hook up 4 of these night vision, they have infrared LEDs around here, cameras, so that even with all the lights out in a dark area, these will illuminate just our digital recorders that we can pull. You know, we can do our EVP sessions, we can pull it into the computer, analyze it. We also have temperature meters. This is one of them. This one also actually does humidity as well. Again, something we can set in front of a camera to see if we get wild fluctuation. And then we have the motion sensor that, again, as it detects motion, you know, from this sensor here, it's going to kick this light on. One of the many tools we have in the arsenal there. Obviously, we have different, you know, flashlights that we can use to, you know, not only to see and move around, but we'll also use those as trigger objects. You know, we will have those sit out there to see if an entity can press down on that. Can they light that? Can they make that light up for us there? And we have our thermal camera, which operates a little bit differently than a regular visual camera. What it picks up instead of light is temperature. So as you can see, as I am moving this around, let me try to dial this in here. I'm not actually picking up light, I'm just picking up the temperature differences in what is around there. Like, so that TV right now is 71 degrees here, but the darker blue is 69.
Does Teresa think some of the top investigators in the area will find anything out of the ordinary?
I don't think we're gonna like see anything crazy, but I think they'll probably pick up on some orbs or something.
But what they found wasn't exactly an orb. It was an increase in temperature that showed up on the thermal camera in Levi's room, the room where the voices were being heard. While the results were inconclusive compared to the rest of the evidence that was found, the group is still going over evidence and footage from that night. So for Teresa, there still may be more to come than just what could have been spiritual heat. But the group has done dozens of investigations and found plenty of evidence to prove that they don't always come up empty-handed. And Jason knows for skeptics, that's not always enough to be convincing.
At the same time, I know that there are a lot of skeptics out there that will simply refuse to believe one way or the other. So, we're not out there to convert people, to make them believers. We just want to find out answers for ourselves when it ultimately boils down to it.
If I feel like, oh my gosh, I shouldn't walk in that room, I immediately get excited and I'm curious. It's not a ghost. What is it?
For NTTV News,
and I have to go find out what it is.
I'm Kelsey Schneider.